as accurate stops go without using the brakes. That was pretty good. That was, yeah, I'd give you 11 out of 10 for that. I was going to say, if you're running to a tight timetable, that wouldn't get you anywhere, no. But
yeah, wouldn't do you any favours.
Okay. So as you can see, we are at a random location this morning. This is Wansford Heritage Railway Station on the Nene Valley Railway, which is around 6 miles west of Peterborough, and we're here to do a driving experience. So the first driving experience of the year. It's one of 3. I have 2 others planned, but let me show you what we're going to be driving, because it's going to be it's going to be good, this one. So if I just you can hear it. That we're driving a HST, and it is going to be fun. It's 8:30 in the morning. Chaos is never too early. Woo! Let's get in there, lad. Some sort of European locomotive, a Hunslet engine, Jack's Green as it's called, and yes. We're driving the HST, lads. Woo! And then obviously for Simon, the train that will never die. This is the other driving experience I have planned, the 143. Feast upon the Valentin Paxman 185s in its glory. 43045, Ex-East Midlands Railway. It'll make a grown man wet himself. Hey, that's one of ours. Hey, Ghost Lord. They've nicked our carriage. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing at Nene Valley? Nicking one of our GWR carriages. The buffer car as well. And then you got Ex-EMR 42355, that one is. What? That looks European. I've seen that one somewhere. What else have we got? This is Coach G, High G, Coach E 42357. These are standard classes by the looks of it. And yes, the pace of that will never die. Ex-Arriva Trains Wales, or Transport for Wales, 602. I've seen this, and I've actually been on this one from Cheltenham to Gloucester. And then at the other end, 43060. Very nice. County of Leicestershire, this one is. But no, this is excellent. It's not turned on for some reason. That's a shame. That's a shame. Now, the main objective is to get through that tunnel. But I don't know if we'll be able to go through the tunnel. I doubt it. But it would be nice to go through the tunnel. One for nostalgic purposes. It's a bit rusty, this door. Oh. That's satisfying. The slam door.
What the air's doing in the whole of the train. These are the 2 that are important. That's important, and that's important.
Right,
okay.
Richard.
Yep.
You've got the radio down there in front of you on the right.
Right. I'll radio
the garden, the signal when you're ready to go. I'll be in the coaches.
Okie dokie.
Tyler will be with you.
So the thing is that first of all, on screen you can see the Nene Valley Railway from Wansford to Peterborough. There is a separate there is an extension to Yarwell Junction to the west, but we did not go through that one, sadly. It's a shame because there's a tunnel. But anyway, so how it worked was I drove it to Overton, and then the other guy, Stephen, drove it to Peterborough. And then on the way back, I drove it to Overton, and then Stephen drove it to Wansford. Bit of a strange layout, I think, but it worked. So I do apologise about the camera work, because it is quite dodgy. Especially when I was driving, because I mean, there was no plan. It was not very organised, so the camera work from Stephen's side was a bit dodgy. But I'm grateful that he did film for me. So thank you, Stephen, if you do watch this video. So yes, it was always a pleasure. Right, on to the drivers.
Not on you. Right, we're 10 mile an hour out of here, so stick on notch. Stick on notch 1. So go back to notch 1.
Yeah.
Okay, then you can just notch off. That's it. And we'll just coast out of here.
Yeah.
Right, when you're about halfway down this siding on the left, you can see on the left hand side.
Yes.
Just bring it to notch 1 and then into notch 2.
Okay.
Our line speed is 25 mile an hour.
Yeah.
Don't go above 25 mile an hour.
No, right.
Okay. If I tell you to slow down, you slow down.
Yeah.
If you don't slow down, I have a way of stopping the train in an emergency.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now the rail heads are a bit icy, so it is going to be a little bit slippery.
Okay.
Right, so we'll put it into notch 1, notch 2.
Does it have automatic sanders or no for slippery rails and so on? No.
If you just keep the camera on the window, that's fine.
Yeah.
Put it back into back a notch, that's it. Okay, power off, because you're doing 25 mile an hour now. Just down line speed. Okay, back now, dude. Right, now, put an initial brake step in.
Yep. Slowing.
Okay, you're slowing down. Now, when you get to 15, take the brake off. Okay. Because what you'll find is you will lose, and take the brake off now, and by the time the brakes are off, you'll be doing 10 mile an hour.
Yeah,
you lose 5 mile an hour by the time you've taken the brake off to the time the brakes actually release.
Right, I see.
So for every brake step, okay, you can give notch 1 now. With every brake step is 5 mile an hour. So if you was in brake step 2 and you took the brakes off, it will be 10 mile an hour you'd lose.
Right.
So you can see the crossing ahead of you.
Yes.
Okay, we need it to be at 10 mile an hour for that crossing. So you're 20 mile an hour, so you've got 10 mile an hour to lose.
Okay.
We'll let you do that. We'll let you judge it. But can you see how you've slowed down? You slowed down quite dramatically.
Yeah.
Although it's only you've lost 10 mile an hour, how these brakes work.
Yeah, they're
very
good,
efficient.
Oh yeah, they're good. Yeah.
So that's fine. You're doing 10 mile. You're doing 10 mile an hour. That's fine.
Yeah, we're a bit over.
That's alright. Doesn't matter. It's only about a mile an hour.
Yeah.
Right. That sleeper you can see on the right hand side is a good guide that you've cleared the bridge. So you're now back in 25 mile an hour. So you can give it notch 1.
Yeah.
Into notch 2. Right. When you go onto the bridge, on the left hand side, a little bit further down, you'll see a big black cross on a white background, St George's Cross.
Okay.
That tells you that there is an unmanned crossing ahead.
Right.
And you need to be at 10 mile an hour when we get to that crossing. Now, I'll watch out for it. We'll also have a light that comes up. That light tells us that the traffic lights have actually turned to red.
Okay.
But you need to give plenty of warning with the horn as well.
Understood.
Okay, so you're okay at the moment. You can give an advance warning if you like now. Now give it another blast on the horn. Right, just give brake activation. Always keep your hand on the brakes. Whenever you come to a crossing, always cover the brakes.
Yeah, always.
Right, take the brake off. Okay, so give another blast. Okay, what I want you to do is to bring the train to a stand at the end of this platform.
End of the platform?
Not this end, but the far end.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah.
fine. Should be holding up the traffic.
Now keep your brake in.
Yeah.
Brake step 2. Brake step 3. Right, so brake off, right off. Okay, and then into step 2. Brake step 2.
Yep.
That's it. Right. You tend to have lots of joggers around here that wear earbuds
Right.
and earphones,
Oh, God,
and they're
yeah.
totally oblivious to their surroundings. And then bring the train to a stand at the end of the platform.
So about nowish.
Yeah, that. And then just before you stop, take the brakes off. So you stop on what we call a rising brake.
Yeah.
So do you plan to do more in the future if this is
It's
successful?
planned. It's well. We're hoping that some of it will be mainline soon. So it may go out on excursion. It may go out and visit other railways.
Yeah.
Just give it a whistle. But yeah, it's been here for 2 years. So it's based on the railway. We're about one of 3 railways that have HSTs in preservation.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
And of course there is a main 125 group which do a lot of rail tours.
Is that your link to the main line?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes to the main line.
Yeah. And that might put pace to future plans.
Oh, Grand Central. Because beyond the station, obviously, it would connect with the lines.
Yes.
The Ely section. Yeah.
Yeah. So where it bends round, the lower
Yes.
section under that bridge, where the track bends round, there's about probably 100 yards of track missing there, and it would join up with the Ely branch.
Surprised you haven't done so already, but I mean, I imagine because of the housing estate and funds.
We could do, but there's water in the way.
Oh right. Yeah.
It's the same with the other end of our line. We could have gone into Nassington, could have gone into Oundle, but
Marshes and stuff.
we had a viaduct, bridge over the river, and BR, when they closed the line, they demolished it.
Oh, what?
Okay, right, now this time go right the way forward. Okay. Round to off. No, round to off.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bring that back 1 step to full service. Okay. Turn that round to tail lights.
So that puts the...
Yeah, that puts the reds on.
So back at Peterborough now. That was fun actually, but we're now heading back to Wansford. Bit of a rush actually because we couldn't mount the I couldn't mount the holder in time, so I've had to ask the gentleman on the left to hold the camera as best as he can. So I do apologise if the video is a bit dodgy, but it was nothing goes according to plan on my channel, nothing. So I think it's gone pretty well, but now we got to go back to Wansford.
So, got that booked with the Great Central.
Okay, so
Yeah.
notch 1 on power. Right, sound the horn, brakes off. Okay. You don't have to pull the brakes back so hard.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry. eager. Okay, we're moving.
Okay, now just stay in notch
No,
one.
notch one, yeah.
10 mile an hour out of station limits,
That's
and you've got
fine.
the crossing up ahead of you.
Yeah. It is on, yeah.
Yep.
Good.
I think.
Okay, notch. Put it into notch one.
Okay,
Yeah.
notch one.
So
Let it into notch two.
actually it was freezing.
It's
I
not
did
small.
have a coffee.
Oh, right, okay.
Coffee was warm.
Another horn just in case.
Yeah, no, the whole. Yeah, give it another one.
25.
So as a kid, as an 11, 12-year-old, I used to go down to Newton Heath Depot in Manchester,
Yeah.
climb all over the steam trains and everything. And I actually got to drive Sir Nigel Gresley off the turntable
You lucky man.
into the shed. So I've driven an A4, driven one of these. I've got just got a Deltic to do now.
We had Gresley here a
Yeah,
while ago.
yeah.
They're probably okay on main lines for what they were designed for.
Yes.
Yeah.
You drive them on a heritage line like this, and you end up with a thumping headache at the end of the day because they're deafening.
Good.
They make a lovely noise though.
It's like an opera. It's as satisfying as anything else.
Yes, I've driven the Deltic one. You don't mind them, do you?
Deltics?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a nice time on it when I had a go.
Wasn't
It
it?
was
The stopping, there's no harsh braking,
No,
there's
I
no
didn't-
jolting, there was
no.
no nothing.
Didn't spill my coffee.
Too much train simulator. That's my fault. Like over 1,000 hours of it. Most
You
driving
really
sprinters.
must need to get out. You do need to get out more.
I do work. I do travel a lot.
So are all the signals controlled from the box
From this box.
at
from this-
Wansford? Oh no, they're just set. Yeah.
They're just said this box is closed.
Yeah.
So for the signals at Wansford, we obey all the signals and they're all live.
Right.
These signals are showing a proceed aspect for both directions through
Yeah.
this platform with the
Yeah.
box switched out.
Right.
And then don't get power notch first before you take your brake off.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Otherwise, there's a tendency to roll back.
Right, moving. 10, yeah?
Yeah, it's 10 mile an hour.
Okay.
And then just give another sound on the horn as you get closer to the crossing.
Understood.
Okay. Open up. Notch one, notch two. When you get round the curve at the top of this incline,
Yes.
you'll approach a 15 mile an hour
Yeah.
speed restriction, which will be over a crossing.
Okay. I need to do the normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drake. In the late 90s, early 2000s, with Virgin Cross Country. Yeah, they were quite good to listen to.
This is slightly uphill here, so
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, as accurate stops go without using the brakes,
That's
that was pretty well spot on.
pretty good. That was, yeah, I'd give you 11 out of 10 for
I was
that.
going to say, if you're running to a tight timetable, that wouldn't get you anywhere,
No.
but
Yeah.
Wouldn't do you any favours.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah, now take your brake off. Give it another.
yeah.
under this bridge, you'll go downhill slightly, and you'll see the river crossing where you need to be at 10 mile an hour for.
Yeah, okay.
You're not slowing down enough. I think you just give it one more.
Yeah.
A bit more, another brake step. But what you have to bear in mind is that loss of 5 mile an hour when you take the brakes off. You'll still keep losing speed.
And with the 37, I was sort of giving the brakes, and all of a sudden I was thinking, shut it to a halt.
Yeah.
It's not as flexible as that.
Give the spotter some tones.
Notch one, yeah.
Yeah.
Is he not coming down for the staff then?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe he'll come and pick it up when we're in. Okay, if I know that's what he's going to do, then that's fine.
Off again.
Yeah, yeah. Just keep it somewhere between 5 and 10 speed-wise. But we are uphill slightly through the station, so you might look at this one.
I don't. Well, possibly.
Just give it a notch one.
Yeah.
They roll very well, but they are still affected by
Gravity.
gradients.
Yeah.
Gravity is a harsh mistress. Shame we couldn't go through the tunnel. Because these would sound amazing in the tunnel.
Yeah, we tend not to use that part of the line for driver experiences.
That's it. Yeah. All done.
And then to
Right,
two.
right way forward, right the way.
Right the way,
yes.
Yeah. Engine off.
Where?
Been with us for
Where's Tornado?
under the shed.
Oh my life. Tornado. 60163. A1 peppercorn is in that shed. Fun. So yeah, it's unique experience to say the least, but no, it's gone very well. We're now passengers until back to Peterborough. So yes, cab doors, hooray! Climb aboard.
The chap there wants to talk to you.
All right. See, obviously today's modern IET first class seats are not bad, but these are much better because it's HST. So this is the gentleman who was with us in the drive experience. What's your name?
I'm Steve Langfield.
Lovely. Are you on any social media or?
I've got one or two things on YouTube.
Excellent.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
You've driven a few trains before, haven't you?
I have, yeah. Pannier Tank, the 7F on the North Norfolk Railway.
Yeah.
Class 37.
Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah, you have enjoyed it.
I loved it. It's brilliant. Fantastic.
Excellent. One for the memory books.
Absolutely. And all I've got to do now is a Deltic, which I've got booked in for May. So I'm looking forward
You
to
and
that.
me both. I still need to book mine for September.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully, if it's still there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a monster. That is.
Yeah. They were my favourite diesels when I was a youngster.
Yes.
Love the Deltics. So,
Their noise.
yeah. That throb is fantastic.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Well, thank you, Stephen.
Okay.
If you're talking, on 4 or 5, it gets too much.
So last year we had a
Yes.
reunion.
Listen. You can't beat it, can you?
We had a reunion.
So there we go, everyone. We're back at Peterborough now. Just waiting for our cross-country train. If it's on time, it's 171.10. It's 13:54 to arrive here, so we got an hour or so. But overall, it's been fun. I've driven a HST, which is something I thought I'd never get to do, but there you are. Drivers were good, professional. It's quite rushed. I did not have time to set up for the driver's eye view, so I had to get kind friend Stephen to hold it for me. Got some souvenirs as well. Lots of souvenirs, certificate, mug, badge, keyring, leaflets. Hopefully I'll be back at the Nene Valley in the future to drive the 143. Because I've driven a 142 and a 144, which means of course, if I drive 143, that means just the Midland Railway's 141 to drive, and I've driven all the paces. Yeah, moving on to the next driver experience, which will be either the pacer or on the Great Central Railway with the Super Sprinters 153. Fingers crossed, eh? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it's a long one, but it's worth watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Hello then.